Hello, everyone. We are yet again at some random field in the middle of nowhere. Right. So, what is the occasion this time? Why are we here, and where are we? It is also quite a bit windy, so I will have to shout, but given the fact that there is probably no one else around, it's probably alright to do so. Right. So, as you all know, probably, it is Pride Month, or as some call it, the Gay Month. Now I thought, and this is a stupid idea, what better way to commemorate than to spend the day in a town called Cockfield? It's just a pretty stupid and immature joke, but here we are. We are in Cockfield. But I mean, come on, what's scared in spending 2-3 hours driving to a town called Cockfield? Other than, of course, the dozens of BL manga tabs that I have open, and that time I. So, first observations, rather disappointingly, as you can tell, Cockfield's field is not, in fact, made up of cocks. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me that sounds like a bit of false advertising. But hey, I did not come here only for the cocks. Cockfield also has a bunch of other interesting stuff, one of which you can see directly in front of you. That is the remains of a viaduct. So yeah, there was once a bridge there at some point, I think about 60, 70 years ago. Trains used to cross it, and now it's gone. It got demolished, but some of the remains are still there. And we're gonna find out soon enough if we can safely climb these structures, because that would be cool. Other than that, there's evidence of people living here, settlements being here for God knows how long. There are quarry sites where people mine stone from, so you can see like deep indentations in the soil at some parts. You can check that out at some point as well. There's also more abandoned structures other than these guys that we can check out as well. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this place has to offer. We also have livestock roaming around, which is pretty cool. Here's one end of the, god damn it. So this is what it looks like at the bottom. You can see the other end of the bridge is over there. That is also blocked off. I'm not really sure about how we're gonna climb that one, because that seems kind of high, as you can see. There is a river below, hence the bridge. So, number one, we're gonna have to cross the river. Number two, we're gonna have to cut deep into those trees and find a way to climb up and head over there. I've seen people do it. There are YouTube videos and stuff, so it is possible. Guess who made it up alive? That's me. And that's where we were a couple, we'll say 10 minutes ago. We're at the top of one end of this bridge slash viaduct, and I'm very happy. This view is amazing. Next step is the other end of the bridge, which honestly I'm not excited for. That seems like a much harder task. Here we have, I think, the debris left over from when they demolished the bridge. So they did it with explosives back in the 1960s or 1970s. I think the bridge it began construction in the late 1800s. So it was operational for about 60, 70 years before it got destroyed, which is quite a short time, honestly. You can see some of the bricks that got just splintered all over the place. And these huge pillars over here. You can see the pattern in which they laid the bricks. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I assume because of the fence, they just like left this here and didn't bother cleaning these pillars up. I don't know, for relic's sake, for a bit of nostalgia perhaps. I don't know. But it's cool that it's here. It would be boring if it's just like the side of a hill. Anyways, if we keep walking forward in this direction, we'll encounter a bridge. That way, we won't have to cross the river, which, I mean, it is shallow, so it is possible to just walk through it, but I'd rather use the bridge. Anyways, we'll see you there. Found the bridge. Problem is how we're gonna get up, because I don't want to go through all of that shrubbery. Just want to mention, by the way, this is a very beautiful walk. Very beautiful. Oh, that does not look reassuring. You know what? It's safe enough. It looks safe enough. And we've made it to the other side. That's problem one solved. Problem two is how are we gonna get up there? We've made it to the middle pillar. Oh, that's very tall. I have to like almost break my neck to be able to capture the entire height there. But yeah, it didn't look quite tall when we were seeing it from afar at first, but this thing is quite towering. It's a good back stretch. So I found a path that leads upwards the river. So the river is right now down there, covered by all these trees, so you really can't see it, but you have to trust my words. Anyway. But yeah, this is a completely different atmosphere. This looks like a forest I'm in, whereas like a couple of minutes ago I was like in the middle of a field with barely any trees. And we have reached our destination, the other end of the viaduct. Plus also the help of whoever, you know, laid down a track of stomped down grass to give me a path to follow. But yeah, look at how tall these plants are growing up to. Bit struggling to make my way through. There it is. There it is. Beautiful. So as you can see, it is blocked off. If we're brave enough, we can climb past it. I'll decide whether or not to do that. But yeah, pretty cool. You could climb from that side or this side. I think this side might be a bit safer. Right, I'll close my phone and either I will have made it over or not. See you then. Guess who's made it to the other side? That's me. Like a magician, I just slipped past these fences. For legal purposes, I got blown up by a strong gust of wind. I got carried over the other side. Oh, that's a big hole. Oh. Ow. Feet hurt a bit. But yeah, this is the other side. That's where we were, and this is where we are now. Pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. So, you'll be glad to know that I made it back out alive. So yeah, I'm just chilling right now on the grass. I saw a rabbit earlier, just a wild rabbit hopping around. Of course, there's no video evidence of that. I wish there was, but got too scared of me and just hopped off to nowhere. I don't know. But it's gone now. Anyways, apparently, if I head straight, this path will eventually curve around and it'll just go back to that field over there. The other side of the river, there's, I think, another bridge on the far end there. And we'll just do a quick loop around the field here, the Cockfield, as they call it. Um, so yeah, we've accomplished our main goal of this trip. Main goals of this trip, that is, number one, to verify that Cockfield's field is not made up of cocks, just grass. It's plain boring grass. Second and third objectives are to make it up the two ends of the abandoned, demolished bridge, which we successfully did, so I'm happy. Other than that, there are some other less interesting parts that we can explore, because there is still a bunch of time, but we'll see. Danger Deep Sludge Lagoon. Now, I don't know what a sludge lagoon is supposed to be, nor do I want to find out, I think. So, we'll keep walking. We made it to the other side of the river, so we're back again in the field now. Anyways, supposedly there's an old quarry site here somewhere. I'll try to find that for you guys. It's so windy, Jesus. It's super windy, so I'm not sure if my voice will make it through, but we're at the old quarry site. So this whole ridge here, apparently it's not human. I mean, it's not nature made, it's human made. So this is the result of people digging up the ground to get stone, and they made this big giant ridge over here. Considering there's a bunch of vegetation growing and essentially covering up the ridge, I'm gonna assume that this quarry site has, well, people have been using this as a quarry site for a very, very, very long time, which is kind of cool. Damn, it's so windy. But it feels good though. My face. Anyways, as far as interesting goes, I think this is the only other place left. So I guess we'll stop the video here. Once again, thanks for watching if you've made it this far. And once again, happy Pride Month. This is Wilson signing off from an abandoned quarry site in Cockfield. Goodbye. Look at those sheep. Look at how high I am. Look at how small they are.